Hi, I'm Steve Dale, and this is my wife, Robin. And we're in our home to talk about one of our dogs in particular. We have two dogs, a cat and a lizard, but we're here to talk about Lucy. Lucy is nearly 16 years old. We've had older dogs before, and it's always an interesting experience as you go through from puppy. We got her at 8 weeks of age, and to see her evolve is wonderful.
When we got married, our first dog was our Brittany Chaser.
Who changed my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be doing what I do now. I wouldn't be a dog or cat behavior consultant. I wouldn't be writing about pets or broadcasting about pets if it wasn't for this dog. I suspect that Chaser was about 4 or 5 years old when Lucy came into our lives. And one of the reasons why we wanted another dog, I always think, two dogs are better than one. That is a rule. And there I am announcing this rare breed dog show, and in comes a North American Shepherd. They're miniature Australian Shepherds. They were new at the time, being developed as a breed. I had not heard of them, and I wanted my Aussie, my man dog Australian Shepherd, and she wanted her little dog, and these are smaller versions of Australian Shepherds. So we both looked at one another and said, aha,
That's the dog.
yeah, and that's the dog we got. Lucy.
Perfect name for her personality.
Yeah, she'd walk into a room and say, I have to be funny. I have to entertain people. I don't know at what point that we decided Lucy would be a great dog for animal-assisted therapy.
Well, I think it was because that you were writing a story about animal-assisted therapy, so that's how we got introduced to this organization that was doing it, and then we decided when Lucy got old enough, we tested her because she was so impressed with what they were doing and how they helped people, because it wasn't just a petting program, it's actually an interactive where the dog is actually part of their therapy goals.
Lucy was a great therapy dog. You know, there are some dogs that seem to be just, they get it, they understand it. And I don't know if Lucy was the best dog that ever did animal-assisted therapy, but she was good at it. We know that dogs do a lot of great things for us, but one thing they do, so simple, is we smile when we see them, and maybe even laugh. And if that happens, there's endorphins in our brains doing a happy dance. And that's part of the whole idea, right, of animal-assisted therapy. You know, is to help people to feel better. And there are more technical ways in which Lucy did that, but if you can walk into a room and people smile, that sort of breaks the ice. So she loved it, but she loved also the attention, because Lucy then, different than Lucy today of over 15, but Lucy walks in and instantly goes, "Ow, ow!" You have to pay. Everyone turns around because she's so loud. And the more attention then they would give her, the more she did it. So Lucy really did impact a whole lot of lives, and I try to think about that and the fun that she has brought and the smiles she's brought to so many people. I think that Lucy worked as an animal-assisted therapy dog for about 10 years before she retired. Having an older dog actually can be fun, and they all age differently. What you're getting is an older version of the dog who's slower, creakier, maybe crabbier, and the personality of the dog really doesn't change. Other dogs' personality changes, but it's discernible because of a physical condition.
Living with Lucy now is really quite different than when she was a young dog. I mean, she's on a lot of medicine that she has to get at certain times. She has to go out a lot.
You know, you learn from all your dogs, and from Lucy, I anyway have learned a lot. For one thing, I learned firsthand what a difference animal-assisted therapy can make. I mean, I knew about it, I had covered it, I had been to programs where they've done animal-assisted activities or animal-assisted therapy, but to do it week after week after week, which Robin did far more than I, you see, not only for our own dog, but by watching the other dogs in the room also, what a difference these dogs can make, where medical professionals cannot make a dent. Sometimes these dogs are able to somehow wiggle into the hearts of people and make a difference. And this little bit of difference sometimes changes a life.